Hey, what's up, y'all? It's ARENAVINCENT back up in here exploring life like always. You know what it's time for. 2024 UFL, that is the United Football League, coming back at you. First inaugural. This is the XFL and the United States Football League, the USFL, clicking up, coming together, and they have created the UFL. As you know, if you are into alternative football leagues, spring leagues, and all that, there was a UFL back in the early 2000s that was that played football and all that. But we're talking about the UFL 2024 season is going down today. The date of recording is March 29th. Kickoff for the UFL is tomorrow, March 30th, baby. So let's go ahead and get you the list of the teams, the conferences, and I was going to give you the names of the teams, and of course my thoughts and my favorite team who I'm going to be rooting for, and the coaches and all that, and the scheduling and all that. But let's go ahead and get through it. As you know, the XFL had a successful season, 2023 season, and their champions were the Arlington Renegades. Hell yeah. I mean, the XFL is the league that The Rock and I think it's Red Robin. There's a corporation, too, that owns. The Rock is a minority owner. The Rock and Danny Garcia, I believe his ex-wife, and all that, and the mother of his children. I believe all that. And I think Red Robin is a financial group or another group that owns it, too. So that's the XFL. The United States Football League, or the USFL, as you know, they were big in the 80s. Very good competitor to the NFL. Then Donald Trump fucked that up. That's my opinion, and that's how I'm sticking to it. Watch that 30 for 30, all right? Anyway, they came back, and they had actually 2 seasons. And the Birmingham Stallions were back-to-back United States Football League champions and all that. So those 2 leagues are going to click up. And so now they clicked up. So now there's only, I believe, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in each conference right now. So it's a total of 8 teams. So the negative from the UFL forming is the loss of teams, the loss of opportunities for people to be involved in a professional franchise. And that goes for the players on the field, the trainers, the equipment guys, the coaches, and the referees, all the way to the people in the front offices, the sales, and all that shit. So again, that's only the negative downfall to it. The plus is now there is more money because both leagues are investing money in the UFL. And again, Fox Sports, I believe Fox owns the United States Football League, so they have money. You know what I mean? So, teams did get eliminated. There's teams that don't exist from both leagues, and that's the only downfall for me. That's what I see. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go and start. There's 2 conferences, the XFL conference and the USFL conference. Let's go ahead and get into the XFL conference. There is the Arlington Renegades. That's coached by Bob Stoops. He's returning. He is the XFL 2023 champion. So he's returning to coach his team. And then it's the St. Louis Battlehawks, coached by Anthony Bichette. I believe he's an ex-NFL player. The St. Louis Battlehawks have fucking phenomenal fan support, so they're very popular with the fans. As you know, St. Louis did have the Rams. They got snatched back up and sent to LA, so you know they have a fan base for the Battlehawks. Next is the San Antonio Brahmas. A lot of people say that's the Rock's team because the Brahma bull, the Rock, has a tattoo on his arm. This is coached by Wade Phillips, old-time defensive guy, brilliant football mind. Let's see what they can do. And last but not least, in the XFL conference is the DC Defenders, coached by Reggie Barlow. The DC Defenders, a great team last year. I think they made it to the playoffs and all that. So let's see if they can continue that success. And now let's go into the USFL conference. That is, there's 4 teams again in this conference as well. And I'm going to save the last one because we're going to talk about that one, all right? First team is the Birmingham Stallions. Of course, the Birmingham Stallions are back-to-back United States Football League champions. So they are a dynasty in the USFL. But again, this is the UFL, so it's a new league. These leagues are clicked up together now, so let's see how good they're going to be. And then they're coached by Skip Holtz. Next team is the Memphis Showboats. coached by John D. Filippo. I've heard of that name before. I think he did coach or coordinate in the fucking NFL as well. And the Memphis Showboats, man, they were a team that wasn't so good last year, but they had fan support. The fans loved it, so that's why they got put in and they were kept to move into the new merger. All right. And then there's the Michigan Panthers, and that is coached by Mike Nolan. Michigan Panthers, coached by Mike Nolan. And last but not least, it's the Houston Roughnecks, coached by C.J. Johnson. The problem with the Houston Roughnecks, that is an XFL team. That is an XFL name. Remember, the United States Football League had a team in Houston called the Houston Gamblers. But I believe the only reason why they kept the Roughnecks name and, you know, the imaging and all that, because I believe the Roughnecks had a stronger fan base. A stronger fan base. I remember when the XFL 2.0 was around, the Roughnecks had a great fan turnout. And then when the XFL 2023 came out, they were, again, another strong fan supporting base. So they kept the Houston Roughnecks and put them in the USFL conference. So again, those are the two conferences, and those are the 8 teams. Once again, in the XFL conference, it is going to be the Arlington Renegades, the DC Defenders, the St. Louis Battlehawks, and the San Antonio Brahmas. And once again, in the USFL conference, the Birmingham Stallions, the Memphis Showboats, the Michigan Panthers, and the Houston Roughnecks. So my thing to you guys, and again, I looked it up, most games are going to be played on Fox, over the air for free, on Fox Television, Fox 11, Fox News, wherever you're at in the country, Fox. There might be a game on FS1. ABC will carry the games, and also ESPN is going to carry the games as well. So there's all I say, guys, support these leagues out here, especially the USFL. They were successful. They have both leagues now clicked up together to focus on giving you a better product and more exciting football. It's spring football. It's only a 10-game schedule, and then they're going to have a conference championship game, and then they're going to have a championship game. So the 2 best teams in the conference are going to make it, sadly. So that's going to, you know, some people might not make it, but it's the best 2 teams of the league. So, and the best 2 teams in the conference go at it for the conference championship game, and then they go down to to their championship or national championship game, whatever they're going to call it, of the UFL. All right, man. So there you go, man. Support these guys. And the reason why I say support these leagues, man, these are guys that are trying to continue to follow their dream of playing football professionally. And these are also guys who don't want to hang up the laces, don't want to hang up the cleats, don't want to give in and say it's a quitting career. So I give them props as well. And again, this is a starting point for anybody who's trying to be a trainer, who's trying to be working in a equipment department, and all that, athletic guys, equipment guys, and referees as well. That's how they get their training in. And then also front office people, you know, working in sales with a professional sports team, sales, ticketing, marketing, security, operations and all that, logistics, all this shit. And then people on the TV side, producers, people who are trying to get their foot in to bring, these are just jobs that are created to help. So this is what I mean by, if you support these leagues, alternate leagues out there, there's the AFL, the Indoor Football League. This is the UFL, this is spring football, this is outdoor football. So there ain't no excuse, guys. This is just like the NFL. The NFL have just took the XFL's kickoff, and now they're going to implement it in next year. So this is what football looks like. Again, I get it. The talent might not be there because the most great talent is either going to be in the NFL or the Canadian Football League, maybe. But support these guys following their dreams. Pick a team, pick a conference. How you can like all the teams, you can pick one team from each conference. As for me, your homie Arena Vince is going to stick with my XFL team that I was rooting for, the Arlington Renegades. I'm taking your Arlington Renegades to go all the way and defeat the Birmingham Stallions. And guess what? The first game is the Battle of Champions. It's the Birmingham Stallions taking on the Arlington Renegades on March 30th on Fox. Those are the 2 teams that won their championships in their leagues. So that's what I'm talking about. Support the United Football League. check your local listings, find a team, follow them. I'm gonna put down in the description below a link to the UFL website and a link to their schedule. So you can just hit the schedule link and you can watch out, look at the schedule. And then each team has a website as well. Check them out. That's where I got all the coaches' names from. Again, guys, support spring league football. It's outdoor football. It's 11 on 11. It's not the indoor game, so I don't want to hear no excuses. Support these guys following their dreams. UFL 2024, UFL's inaugural season starts tomorrow, March 30th, man. And I'm taking my Arlington Renegades to go all the way. That's the team I'm rooting for. And that's about all, guys. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life. Your homie Arena Vincent. Vincent 365 production. Novello. You know what to do. Give me that like, give me that share. I'm going to put a description and link to all my social medias down below. Also, a link to my podcast. I'm going to do one episode a month. I'm going to be recording this episode by today or tomorrow. I'm going to post it for March. So check out my podcast, only about an hour or so. Check them out. Link in the description below. And again, I'm going to put the link to the UFL website and the scheduling page all below in the descriptions, man. So that's it and that's all. United States Football League 2024 begins tomorrow, baby. Let's go Arlington Renegades. You pick a team. You go ahead and root for them, man. I ain't got cable, so I'm going to miss some of the games. But guess what? I'm going to try to do my best to watch and support these guys. United States Football League. Don't ever give up on your dreams, guys. High school kids, community college kids, stay in shape. Send your tape out. If you really want to do this, you'll find a league out there, and you'll get paid playing football, baby. Peace.